Hello there and welcome. So today, if anything were possible, if you could choose anything, what would be on your desire list, your top list for everything that you want? I think sometimes we spend so much time, you know, maybe, dreaming, but we don't actually feel like we can have the things that we want, that we don't actually make the list to create the life that we want. So go ahead. Your homework today maybe is write out all the things. Oh man, it's like everything is synchronistic. It's like, who are the people in your life telling you, no, no, you can't have what you want? Um, is it you? Is it ego? I just say ego because it would never be you, right? You'd never really tell yourself, no, you can't have that. But ego certainly will, right? This part of ourself that like it isn't real, but it tells us, oh no, that's you can't have what you want. You don't, you know. Um, so it's important to really get clear on the things that you want because you can't manifest them if you don't choose them, right? So, it's safe to make a list of all of the things. I know I did this professional development book a few years ago, and I went through all the healing stuff. I did such a great job. And then at the very end, it asked about what I wanted. And at the time, I just could not even have the space to write down what I wanted. So I put it down literally for like 3 years because it's one of those books that they say, okay, if you don't finish this book, if you stop, you got to go back to the beginning. So I did all of it up until the point where I asked for what I wanted and then I stopped completely because as a child I wasn't allowed to ask for the things that I wanted, and when I did I was like kind of scolded because I knew that we couldn't afford it or whatever. So um there's some other things too, but the point is that I didn't feel like I was able to ask for what I wanted. So when somebody was asking me what I wanted, like I literally, it didn't feel safe to even write it down and ask. So take a moment, write down some of the things that you want and be very honest and very clear. Do you want support on your twin flame journey? Do you want someone who's going to help you get there? Um, do you want, maybe there's a course that you've been wanting to take. Maybe there's a course you've been wanting to launch. What are the things that you want aside from a business thing? What is it that you genuinely just want to do and have and be? Maybe there's a trip you've been dreaming of, but afraid to claim it and say, yes, this is mine. I'm all in and I'm going to not quit until I figure this out and get there so that I can do it. What are the things that you're holding back on in limitation? Because look at our air. There's so much air. Look at our water. There's so much water. There's so much abundance around us. Why would we have all this abundance if we weren't allowed to have it, right? So, yeah. So, food for thought. Like, what are you actually wanting that you're not claiming in your heart and then going after with everything you have?